Afternoon. There's just a few very quick things that I want to get to. Nothing so major. Sorry, but just a few quick things. First of all, I don't want to call out Kyle. I think I'm calling out Kyle a lot lately. And I also just want to know, why is nobody making more of a big deal about this, about the fact that Kyle is really going on, and this was in the after show last week. I'm trying to piece it all together. Sorry, last week she basically said in the after show that she quit. So why is everyone just glossing over the fact that Kyle allegedly quit Real Housewives of Beverly Hills when she stormed out of that scene about the text? I mean, I think people are not making a bigger deal out of it because you didn't really quit. You're really going to quit the Housewives, Kyle. Again, people that struggle and grapple, we go through this every year with Kyle. Every year when we're done quitting, she's like, I don't know about next year. We know you're going to be asked back. And every year it's like, well, I wasn't sure. You are going to come back. That's okay. Why can't people just say, I need this job. I love this job. And she doesn't really need it. But, she recently just said, and I don't know where because it's all blended together, that being on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is like a cult. These women are like a cult. She said that this particular experience of reading the text was the worst experience in the entire 14 seasons that she was there. And she did walk out and she did temporarily quit. She said, it's been 14 years. And then, by the way, she quit and she came back. So she's saying she quit because it was the worst experience. Now she's explaining, well, why come back? She's explaining she came back because, and I am smiling for those watching the little clip on YouTube. She's saying it's been 14 years, and production has been like family to her throughout the ups and downs of the past 4 years. And production, and I'm assuming she means Mauricio, all the castmates that have come and gone, friendships that have come and gone. Hi, Lisa Vanderpump. That production has been the one constant. And she thought to herself, what would I do if that one constant was also removed from my life? So she's implying she's had so much change with whatever's going on with Morgan. Nobody really cares. And Morgan, please, please, it's just a quick hit, girl. And someone call me Morgan, please. We're not dealing with you today. We have a quick hit. It's Tuesday afternoon. We got to get through this, girl. You can come on when Sarah Fraser is here, okay, honey? Or when Amir is here. We've been having Amir on a lot lately. So listen, so she thought to herself, with all the changes, what's going on with Morgan and Mauricio and this and that, and Portia's getting a Porsche because she's 16 and she's going to be leaving soon and she's going to be an empty nester. The production's the one constant in her life. And she thought, man, another change? I can't handle that. I just say, listen, bullshit. You're not quitting. I understand you were so upset. You walked out. We all get upset in life. But girl, you're not quitting the housewife. So in a way, I think, why aren't people making a bigger deal out of Kyle quitting? And then because she's back. And then another deal, I'm like, no wonder why you're not making a big deal, because nobody fucking believes you, right? And she said before she returned, when she quit, she thought to herself, I mean, I don't need friends like that. True. I don't need the money. She doesn't. Why am I here? I don't need friends like that. I don't need the money. Why am I here? Well, it's a good question, Kyle. And by the way, maybe you should take a minute off. They're never going to fire you. Maybe you don't need the money. The agency is worth $100 million plus. You're the mother of most children. He will always help you out. You have a lot of money. Now, look, Kyle loves fame and she loves even more money and she spends even more money. She's not leaving the housewife. She's just not. So maybe that's why, right? And she's saying that Bose only sees things through Dorit's lens. Well, that is true at the moment. But let me tell you, I mean, if Bose is here in 5 seasons, 3 seasons, 4 seasons, and so is Dorit, trust me, there'll be cracks between Dorit and Bose eventually. And she said that Garcelle and Sutton, who are more her friends than Dorit's friends, were supporting Dorit in this. Probably, Kyle, because they know Dorit is right. And the only person kind of sticking up for her was Erica. And she said that she really did take a moment. Garcelle said, I thought we lost Kyle forever. When she quit, I really actually thought she was never going to be back. So there you go. And I guess Garcelle really thought that she quit, and she did quit, and now she's back. And I just call bullshit on the whole thing because I don't think you were ever going to quit for a real, Kyle. It is what it is. No personal offense. And Sutton said, well, I didn't follow her out of the room because I was over the stupid text. Garcelle said, um, I thought we never see her again. But Jennifer Tilly has come forward. This was on the after show and said, I didn't think she was quitting. I thought she was just causing a big commotion because she didn't like where the conversation was going. And she didn't want to focus on the text and to wrangle her way out of dealing with the text, which caused a big commotion. Yes, Jennifer Tilly. Yes, that is it. Welcome to Housewives. Tilly and Boz are doing great. I'm loving it. What a great first season. In other news, Craig and Paige. Craig has unfollowed Paige. Not much there. I mean, there's a lot of talk about the timeline and did she cheat? I don't know. I can't even read any more about this. I don't think that she cheated. But Craig has unfollowed her. This is so. Does anyone else ever do this in like a breakup? Like you break up with someone or you stop with a friend and it is what it is. And then it ends somewhat amicably and it's over. And then it's quiet. Like you're out and you're drinking and you're partying and you're trying to like, numb the pain with, drugs, casual sex, sleep, pills, alcohol. But when you're alone and you don't have any of that and the thoughts creep in your mind, you start to it's the five stages of grief and you start to go from like well, it's no big deal. I wish her the best of luck and I wish him the best of luck to like, you get angry. So I think Craig is in the angry stage of the five stages of grief. And I'm not even knocking him. I mean, public consensus is, yeah, Paige used him and she always knew. I mean, I'm not on anyone's team in this horse race, but I don't disagree with this analysis. Paige knew she was never going to leave New York. And I mean, Craig is hot. And I mean, he certainly understands what it's like to be a reality TV star. And she certainly understands. And they were having good sex and they were going to BravoCon. I mean, imagine going to BravoCon and then having your person there. You could have sex with that night and the person you're with. And, yes, they did sacrifices and he was up here and she was down there, but it was fun. And I mean, even though Paige is 32 and feels like, she needs to take the weight of the world on her shoulders, 32